Good afternoon. Already kind of gotten started out here. Going to take a look at some of these clay statues that have appeared since they've been moving a lot of the dirt around. Decided to turn the camera on because there is some pretty cool stuff in these, and I want to show you guys how, when you're out in the field and you can pull out all these small little worked rocks and you see all the char. So this is, you guys have seen this style before, the recessed face. And so inside of this are going to be little bird effigies and things, just like I have said before. We're going to take a look at some of them real quick and see if we can pull out something that's recognizable to you guys without having to spend all the time that I spend. So you see how they put these little stones on the eyes, put different lithic materials in these. This is again the same kind of thing. This is probably a bird head, but let's you take a look at the consistency of these and how these are made and fired with little pieces of garnet and things inside them. They were offerings. It was probably some more of that cedar. Give it the smell test. Yep, that's the cedar. So still in Native American culture today, cedar is a you know, it's a special tree. It's a special plant. And I have to remind you guys, I don't like destroying these. Unfortunately, they're all getting destroyed anyway. And so that's why I'm doing this. Not seeing anything super recognizable yet, but there more than likely will be. So some of these might have just been stones of different types, like from the area. Of course, if you had a stone like that you had traveled with for a very long period of time. Little tiny bird head, this is a little crystal. Oh, sorry for the focus, geez. There's a bunch though, and I was pulling out a couple. There's a whole bunch right here in this one spot. So these are cooked clay head statues. And what I'm really down here to do today is to pick up some of that painted quartz that I left behind before. And so that's what I'm going to be doing with you guys today. We can walk over there together. Trying to keep this sucker focused for us. Like a polishing stone of some sort. A lot of these were tools at one time and then made into effigies. Go ahead and see they're nice and dried up now, so might be able to see the little gems inside there. You know, that wood and things, wood and paint and everything else can stay preserved inside of clay for thousands upon thousands of years. I had no idea. And they charred the wood. That's not cedar, it's something else. But they charred the wood so that it would be preserved. They knew how to preserve things. And some of these, like this one that I just pulled out, they just cover up an entire stone. And this stuff, it's like cement on here. It's really hard. But this is probably an effigy of some sort. It's just, couldn't really tell. There's charcoal in these as well, all kinds of different stuff. So let's take a look in this one real quick and then we'll go ahead and move on. So at this area, like I said, these are offerings for probably a burial that is in this area somewhere. May have been that mound. Look at this big, so you can see here, this is a big old eye right here. That's a circle eye. Do you see that? That's your turban style. I showed this to you guys on the channel. So they make, these are like puzzles. So they make these just like the other style, just like the stone style. And you'll see inside of them all these little cutters. Get that focus, come on. You see that, guys? Worked rocks.